Okay, this is Yoshi the Dragon, and he hasn't wanted to. He doesn't want me to wear this hat because he doesn't want to talk. Yoshi is pretty much. He's cute. He's got his little fists up, and he wants to tell me that the ending of my last video was weak because I looked at the timer on the upper right corner of my screen, and I saw that it was coming up to 15 minutes. And if I get close to 15 minutes, sometimes I can't even get that posted on Instagram TV, where you're limited to 15 minutes. So I just talked until, I had about 5 seconds left, and then I stopped the tape. And it's just, it didn't seem, like I'm supposed to leave you like uplifted. I'm supposed to lift you up and make you want to march off and be creative, because that's what I said at the end of my last video. And I didn't feel like I did that for you. I felt like I was like clock watching because, I got to try and get it under 15 minutes. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes, I look at it and it's already gone to 16 minutes, and I said, oh, at least I can put it on YouTube. But then all the people and then quite often I get more people watching my video on Instagram TV than most of the time. I get more hits. I don't know. I don't know why it is, but that's the way it is. So I try and, cater as much as I can to Instagram. I started to reread the first bit of Richard Bach's books. Richard Bach is Bach, not Box. It's Bach. Richard Bach. And, like Johann Sebastian Bach, the composer. Yeah, same kind of name. And his first book, that seemed to be very popular, came out when I was 5 years old. And it was called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. And it was with a great amount of effort that I managed to get to his second book that I read, which was called Illusions, The Adventures of a Reluctant Messiah. And the takeaway from both of these books is you need to let go of your safety so that you can be free and creative. And that's what we have under quarantine, is everyone saying, stay safe. And it's the wrong answer. It's supposed to be free and creative, not stay home and buy 10 gallons of Lysol and spray your feet and spray your money and spray your face and stay away from other humans. You're never going to find your own true spirit if you listen to other assholes tell you. What did you do when you were in any kind of like grade 4 and there was a bully in the playground that kept bullying you and bullying you? Because that's what's going on right now. You're being bullied. You're being bullied and you're being told, you'll stay home and you'll stay safe. In other words, I don't want to see you on the street. And you willingly comply with the bully. Didn't you learn anything in school? Nothing at all? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you missed that lesson about how to deal with a bully. How do you deal with the bully? You punch the bully in the nose or you kick them in the balls. And you say, fuck off. I'm not going to be your bitch. I don't know how to tell you this, but there's a great deal of people who never get to the point where you've been. That is, people who have been educated at least to the end of high school. There's people in this world, in third world countries, who don't get that privilege. I mean, if you succumb to COVID 19, what's the worst thing that happens to you? You're dead. But on planet Earth, everyone fucking dies. And you never know when. So you have an opportunity either to live while you're alive or to imprison yourself. And wait for the dictator to tell you, oh, you can come out again now. You're going to die in your physical body sometime. Show me someone that hasn't. And you're trying to prolong life by not living life, by volunteering to go into prison. All of you march. It's like, I saw this meme the other day. And, it was somehow tied into Donald Trump's QAnon campaign, which is, secretly Donald Trump is going to save the world by getting rid of all of the horrible. Well, you know that he's not going to. But this is a meme that he's put out. And it's basically Nazi Germany, World War II. And you're Jewish. And there's the train that takes you to Auschwitz. Are you going to volunteer to get on the train to your certain death, Mr. Jew? Because instead of them saying, oh, this train takes you to Auschwitz, it's this train takes you to QAnon. I mean, it's the story about how a billionaire is going to take down all the other billionaires. Are you stupid? Oh, yeah. The whole world is stupid. They all buy into this. They all buy into this ridiculous theory based upon no evidence whatsoever, just propaganda, which Nazi Germany was all about. Stay safe. Stay safe. You might give it to an old person or someone who's got a compromised immune system, and then they're gonna die. They're gonna fucking die anyway. Meanwhile, they just took a month out of your life. Instead of you having your freedom, you voluntarily imprisoned yourself. Stay safe. Stay safe. You're not safe. Because once they see how easy it is to make you do what you just did, next thing they're going to do is march you onto a train to Auschwitz, and they're going to execute you. Because you're a useless eater, and you got no courage. Now, seriously, how is this supposed to play out? Even if you have courage, what's going to happen? You have to have a mass revolt at the same time. Everyone must come to the same conclusion at the exact same time and walk out of their houses, everyone at the same time. Because if just one person does what I say, me, for example, what's going to happen? The police will come and arrest you and throw you in jail because you broke the quarantine. So one person can't do it on their own. It has to be everyone or no one. And how are you going to coordinate that? You can't. You can't make a big enough Facebook group that everyone's going to join. You can't get the whole world. If you go to the top of the roof of your building that you're in and you start screaming, you can't scream to the whole world. So it can't happen that way. There is no way. There is no way to break this dictatorship over planet Earth. There is no way to break it. So you might as well come to the conclusion that the human race is fucked because we were not given any ability to coordinate ourselves like a school of fish. A school of fish, they can coordinate themselves. Right this moment, every fish is going to turn right. And then we're all going to turn left. And you can see it with a flock of birds. They do the same thing. A flock of birds can coordinate themselves. We're all going this way. A huge flock of starlings, they all go this way. Incredible, intricate pattern, and you go, wow. But humans can't do that. We can't coordinate ourselves. We should have been born fish. But we weren't. So who are you going to blame? Well, you're going to have to blame your creator. If you're a Christian, you can blame God on this one because God failed you. God failed you on this one. The creator created you not even as good as a fish, so that you have no ability to all come out of your prison cages at the same time and say to the police, fuck you, arrest us all. That's all I got. I was kind of hoping that by everyone meditating, there was like a mass meditation on April 4th and 5th, and there's supposed to be mass prayer thing happening today and tomorrow. Somehow I was hoping that we could raise the consciousness on the planet so much that maybe some miracle would happen. A miracle would happen, and at some level, we would gain psychic powers of telepathy, where we could coordinate ourselves like we were a school of fish or a flock of starlings, and do this. But again, I don't see any evidence of this happening, so we're going to have to play it some other way, which is the way that I'm out of time. It's the way that Carlos Castaneda was taught. It's called biding your time, waiting for the opportunity to escape the tyrant.